I love video games. I'm a big video game dork. Why can't opera be like video games? Live from the Underworld is taking CGI avatars and sets and using video game engines and motion capture to create a very mythological, fantastical live stream performance series.
I think this is where the world of performance is going. I sit there in the room, just being relatively new to both VR and opera, constantly being blown away by the innovation.
So the project first started out with Debbie Wong having an eye on what I was studying at the Center for Digital Media. I had been doing a number of virtual reality projects, and she got really excited about in what ways opera could be transformed from virtual reality technologies. Primarily, the body motion capture is being done with an X-Sense suit. Getting the facial capture, we're using the iPhone's depth capture camera. We're able to merge them together with Reallusion, which is a software that allows you to combine motion capture from different places and put it all onto one character performance.
This combination of these two coming together has been really interesting. It's sort of like a form of puppetry where there's two people who have to puppet the avatar.
It starts to call into question what a performance is or what a performance can be.
The nice thing about working in this format is that we can let our imaginations run wild.
I think we're only in the beginning of what this experience can be.
Your touch, your eyes are danger. I can't see the safer side. The dark, the depths, the endless abyss. I'm with you, I fall inside. The night, I fall inside. The
That was a sneak peek of Canada's first volumetric music video by Whipped Cream, a co-production between Monster Cat and Departure Lounge, coming in 2023.
Hello everyone, very stoked to be speaking in front of you today. My name is Raphael, I am a supervisor at Versatile Media. Versatile Media is a virtual production company that got started around 30 years ago. Our founder and director, Leo Lee, had this vision for making every production step real-time, applied to filmmaking. Around 6 years ago, we started building some of the largest LED stages in the world, and in March 2023, we'll build our latest LED stage in South Burnaby. The volume will be around 90 feet wide and 30 feet tall, and will be made of around 12,000 LED panels. It should look like this. So you really see here how we are trying to push the filmmaking process to the next level. And to demonstrate that, we came up with a short piece called New Air, a 9-minute long sci-fi short film that was produced entirely on an LED stage and was created in around 10 days. 6 days of pre-production and 4 days of principal photography on stage. The next video goes a bit more in detail about the whole process.
If I were to tell you that this film was produced entirely in an LED volume in only 4 days, with real-time compositing and no VFX added in post-production, would you believe it? Moreover, only 3 physical props were used to make the whole movie. A medical table, the rock the characters were standing on, and then this airlocked door. How did we do this? This door is actually 3 meters away from the LED panels on set, but in the monitor, it looks like it is very much a part of the dilapidated spaceship. So what we did here was to use depth enhancement technology to extend our virtual set outwards to connect seamlessly with our physical door. No matter how our camera moved, the real and virtual settings stayed synchronized to show one whole spaceship. See here, if we didn't show our crew member walking through the wall here, nobody would know that there's actually nothing physical there. In the final climax of the movie, the entire scene was created with only one real physical prop, the medical table. Everything else in the scene was a digital asset. The physical table was placed within the virtual environment and matched in both position and proportions to the virtual devices comprising the rest of the medical table. So in camera, what we see is a single high-tech operating table. As we dolly in, everything looks accurate in camera. Our perspective and the depth of field of the virtual environment change automatically with the camera's movements. What we did here was to turn the digital assets on the LED screen into in-camera foreground items. What looks like the foreground is actually on the LED panels in the background. In the real world, foreground items move quicker. With the real-time processing of our computers, the effects that we see in camera follow the laws of real physics, so that our LEDs can trick our eyes to portray different physical relationships that don't exist in reality. We created the vast exterior scenes of the alien planet with only one physical rock. Our low-angle shot here shows the wreckage of the spacecraft in the background. In order to be convincing, the fluttering effects of the virtual cloth in the back had to match the direction and wind speeds of the real-world fan blowing at our actors. Then, to create the shot with the camera slowly rising, we placed the rock less than 2 meters away from the LED panels to prevent the floor of the LED stage from entering the frame. We chose to use a smaller aperture and shoot from an extremely high angle to achieve the appearance of the actors kneeling at the edge of a deep abyss. After 3 years of extensive R&D, we've developed several core technologies, including the elimination of moire patterns, seamless camera tracking, and virtual focus pulling that together form the versatile virtual production system. These technologies support us to create all kinds of amazing blended virtual and physical solutions that allow us to minimize physical set dressing and enable us to shoot complicated and VFX-heavy scenes in real time.
Thank you. Any questions?